So as you know, I'm woke, and as you also probably know, every single woke person in the world supports Palestine, and I don't really know why that is, but we just do. We all support Palestine. I mean, I don't even know what's going on in Palestine and Israel, but I still support Palestine. That's just how woke I am. You know, I just support Palestine. But like I say, we support Palestine and we support the LGBTQIA movement. Plus, by the way, I forgot to put the plus. We support all that as well. And I think the reason, and I think the reason that we support these things is because I'm just so progressive. These ideas are so progressive that I can't help but support them, to be honest. And my favourite one at the moment, my favourite movement is the Gays for Gaza and the Gays for Islam movement. I mean, these are fantastic. And I think the reason that gay people uh, tend to feel like they should defend Gaza and Palestine and Islam in general is because they feel as if they're all victims of the same systematic oppression. You know, I mean, granted, obviously, gay people haven't been attacked by advanced military weapons and had 4 generations lost, but they do only get 1 month a year to support their culture, and many people still don't like trans people using the toilet of the preferred pronouns, which I find completely regressive, to be honest. But you got these crazy far-right conspiracy theorists that claim that this woke movement is just being used as some kind of distraction. So we all sit here arguing about nonsense like what a woman actually is, despite the fact that Genesis is one of the most ancient books that you can still read, and that tells you clearly what a woman is. But they claim that despite that, we're just sitting there arguing about nonsense, like when these politicians are just going around doing whatever they want. Do you know what I mean? And we're not taking no notice at all. But I'm not interested in all that. Politics bores me. I find it really boring, and I'm not interested in politics at all. But, I don't mind jumping on political bandwagons of political ideologies that I don't understand beyond a surface level. I don't mind that so much. But when it comes to actually being involved in politics, I've got no time for it at all. And, maybe I should. I mean, some people would probably say that you should know and research who is promoting the ideas and ideologies that you believe and why are they promoting them, what is the motivation behind them, especially, I suppose, when them ideas contradict many things that have been considered, facts for thousands of years in some cases. But I don't have time to do all that. I ain't got time to fact check everything. That's why I just go on the internet and I just use fact checking websites to make sure that them, and they usually agree with everything that I say. So that's why that's what I do. I use fact checking websites. I ain't got time to do all that sort of thing myself. But I mean, like I say, I'm really proud of Gays for Gaza, and I think it's a really fantastic idea, and I think it shows how tolerant that the woke movement is, that we would tolerate Islam, because people always say to me, you moan about Christianity and claim Christianity's intolerant. If you was an Islamic state, they'd probably stone you to death for any sort of for any kind of an homosexual act. But we don't mind. We still tolerate it, even though that's what they do. There is very little logic to anything that we believe and think.